I don't think Malaysia is just a cheaper option. I think Malaysia could work out to be Singapore's unfair advantage. I started an accounting firm, corporate secretarial firm in Malaysia, and a few of my friends, customers actually came to me and said, "Hey Bob, why are you setting it up in Malaysia?" I think the first thing that came to my mind is we all know that Singapore's currency is 3 times stronger than Malaysian ringgit. So in order to generate the same amount of profit in terms of dollar to dollar, we would have to generate 3 times more business or sales in order to make the same amount as Singapore. But don't forget, Singapore is still relatively small because we only have 6 million people. Whereas Malaysia, they have about 24, 25 million people, which is basically 4 times more people than Singapore. So my market, my demand is also a lot more bigger than what I am getting in Singapore. And the second thing is Malaysia has somewhat the same culture, so it means easier expansion as well. Malaysia is probably the first country that we all think about when we think about venturing overseas, because at the end of the day, we speak largely the same language. English is widely used, Mandarin is widely used. There's a quite similar consumer behavior, and I think there's also minimal brand adaptation that is required if you want to think about growing or venturing into Thailand or Vietnam. I think a lot of localization is required because there's different language, different culture, different consumer preferences as well. Whereas in Malaysia, it's more or less copy and paste model. Also, I don't think Malaysia is just a matter of cheap labor. I think it has a very large talent pool as well. I believe Malaysia is strong in tech, marketing, and operations. Of course, there's lower hiring costs, so it basically gives you a lot of ammo to build larger, better teams as well. So imagine if you have a team in Malaysia and also in Singapore. It's also a case where you can build a back-end team in Malaysia so that it can support the Singapore operations as well. And I think the last thing is there's a bigger combined market strategy, because don't think of just Singapore is a country itself, Malaysia is a country itself. I think the whole idea is to take Singapore and Malaysia together, because think of building Singapore as a premium branding HQ here, whereas Malaysia basically supports the volume, the operations, and also the expansion. Because once you combine both together, your business will be in a stronger regional positioning to grow and scale even bigger. Because at the end of the day, the Singapore brand name gives you credibility, but Malaysia gives you the ability to scale even further.